Peace, family. I'm coming back at you live. I'm gonna send this video out to my beloved mother. And yesterday was my beloved mother's belated birthday. And for those of y'all who don't know, 3 years ago, my mom's passed into the spiritual realm. I was painting the motor. I had a Cadillac. I was painting the motor for the Cadillac. It was a 5.0 motor I was fixing to put in the Cadillac. And I had been giving my mother this comedic knowledge about, the pyramid texts and just the foundations that was laid down by our ancestors on the death, burial, and resurrection. You know what I mean? And how we taught the death, burial, and resurrection first. When I first started bringing this information to my mother, she used to not want to hear it, deny it. Never really was concerned about the truth about who we truly were as far as, the special, the chosen people. It wasn't until later on, years later, where she started to kind of take heed to what I was saying and listen, and eventually started asking questions. As she started asking questions, she was getting a lot of negative energy, that was coming from the other side. As she was learning this truth, she was also going through the negativity. So, in the process of it all, as I got the motor painted, I was giving my mom's a call because I wanted to send her a picture of the motor so she can show, her friends. I had been out of town for a long time. So when I give my mom's a call, this was March the 7th, 2013, 7 o'clock. I give her a phone call. She don't answer the phone. I find that kind of strange. Called a couple of more times, she ain't answer the phone. So I say, well, I'm gonna wake up early in the morning and give her a call and send those pictures. So I wake up, I say I'm gonna catch her before she go to work. Gave her a phone call. Phone answers. I said, Mom, why you wasn't answering that phone last night? You had me wondering about you. Come to find out, I wasn't talking to my mom's on the phone. I was talking to my auntie. She said, where you at? Where you at? I said, I'm in Houston. She said, oh, well, I said, where my mom's at? She said, it's been a tragedy in the family. I said, well, let my mama tell me about the tragedy. And that's when I found out, well, in these words, that my mother had died. I'm like, my mama died? I just talked to her a week and a half. All right, so I had to swallow that. Then I said, when is the funeral? They was burying her the next day. So I found out that my mother had passed a day before her funeral. And I'm in Houston. She was in another state. So, I felt like my mother was accepting this and everything is for a reason. So since she was called in, I knew that her spirit was right. I knew she was good. She was remorseful about, living a life not acknowledging the truth first and coming into that light and wanting to start acknowledging the truth first, the true morality. So then I braced myself. I said, well, I've been going all this time, so I'm not going to go down there to the funeral. It's the next day over. I know me and my mother's cool. We connected. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mourn here. So when I called back to tell them, they said, man, we need you down here, man. We really need you down here. So I said, well, how mom's died, man? Was she caught a heart attack or a stroke or what? Then I found out that my mother had been shot in the head. Now, I know that sounds very, very harsh, but right as she was getting this truth, this bizarre event takes place. Now, when I hear that, of course, I have to go down there to the funeral. Now, I mean, I didn't know my mom's had been murdered. It's a difference in dying and being murdered. Somebody dies, they die. But when someone is murdered, that means that someone stopped them from living. That's a difference. So I took that kind of hard. I had to go down there and watch my mom's lay in that casket like that. So I send this video out to you, Mom. I love you. I know you with me. I know everything is for a reason. I know you got this unk right here in your hand. I know you breathing. I know you're amongst the ancestors. I know you was martyred for this real. So I love you. Continue guiding me. Continue being in my spiritual presence with your aroma, with your energy, mother, because you are my mother. And no matter what, I could never outgrow my mother. No matter how powerful I become in this realm, I could never outgrow you, Mom, because you had unconditional love for me. No matter what I did in my life, you never turned your back on me. You never left me out or left me stranded. I know I was hard-headed. Now that I'm here, and I'm on this positive note, I'm not going to let nothing deter me, Mother. I'm not going to let nothing take me off of this track. I'm going to continue to rise to the top, keeping the truth first from the Father I saw, and the Great Mother, the triple dogmatic in space. Mom, you was a God in the flesh. You was a goddess, and I love you.